Так, что надо? Побочные, Барбос. Узнать, что случилось с Барбосом. Ё, далековато. А где я? А как понять, где я? А, вот он я. Тросковица. Ёпта. Идти к коту. А, ну так тут. С помощью кузнеца. А давай к кузнецу заглянем. Как раз гроши заработаем. Потом за Барбосом сгоняем к мечнику и уже потом... А, ну к мельнику не надо. Ну вот и все. Это же точка Б, да? Да. А, стоп. А это что такое? Подсказчик по местам, персонаж с заданием тросковица. Что за подсказчик по местам? Бар.
Well, I really better go. Thank you.
Good luck.
Good luck. Хотя ладно. Подсказчик по местам. Интересно. О, топор. Нельзя взять. Ой. Ладно.
Everything good in life is done without brains on.
А чё я? Потерял-то сразу. Интересно тут все. Ох, как много читать, ладно. Купцы в средние века были оседлые и бродячие. У оседлых купцов были постоянные лавки в городах и деревнях. А бродячие купцы продавали свои товары только на рынке. На рынках, которые обычно работали раз в неделю, и ярмарках, их обычно устраивали 1 или 2 раза в год, также продавали свои товары местные лавочники, приезжие и корабейники или лоточники, уличные торговцы без постоянного места. У лавочников были свои прилавки на площади, а купцы держали небольшие лавки и имели право продавать товары, которые покупали у ремесленников. Селяне покупали товары у местных ремесленников в корчме или у купцов, привозивших товары из городов. На рынках товары из деревни обменивались на товары, произведенные и доступные в городе. Условия торговли устанавливались местным правителем. Например, в некоторых городах свободно продавать товары могли только местные купцы, которые поклялись соблюдать городские законы. Путешествовать за границу могли только купцы из больших городов. Торговля регулировалась множеством правил и законов. Если выяснялось, что купец нечист на руку, например, обвешивает покупателей, его строго наказывали. А что у меня есть? О, у меня есть тесак. Так, то есть... Надо быстрее есть, иначе пропадет, да? Пять грошей. Отмычка. Это цена. Не показано сколько. Набор кузнеца, портного, стрелка, оловянная бляха, преимущество. И костяной гребень. Так, что у меня есть? Усиленная дубина. Ну ладно. Ну вот. Часть вашего снаряжения сильно изношена. У таких предметов ухудшаются показатели. Поврежденные вещи можно починить у некоторых торговцев. Или самостоятельно используя ремонтный набор. Ага. Понятно. God bless you. Так, в доме тип, да? А как в дом попасть? Здорово. Как жизнь? Нормально? У меня тоже. Только с каторги ушел. Извините.
What's the matter?
Someone, boy. Sorry, but I don't see
I hope
anything
nothing's
here.
missing.
Купил.
Welcome. You can buy everything you need from me, but excuse the selection. A few days ago, when I was returning with new goods, the horse got spooked and my wagon tipped into the pond. I salvaged some things, but the rest is now in the pond.
Were there any valuables in there?
You bet. Lord Simeon ordered all sorts of delicacies and precious spices from me for the wedding feast. And for Taylor Bartishak, I was carrying expensive fabrics to make dresses for the occasion. If you only knew how much coin I spent on this.
And where did the wagon tip?
On the roads near the Catchup Pond, beyond Jelly-Off. You can still find it there. I can't tell you how much it still pisses me off. But what can I do?
Sorry to hear that.
Me too. But what can I do? So, what will it be?
I wanted to ask you, what's on the other side of that nearest hill? I'm not from here, and I'd like to get my bearings. You look like a merchant to me, so you probably know best.
Ja, natürlich, you're not from here. Everyone around here knows that, after what happened in Betty's Tavern. Aber das ist deine Sache. That is your business, lad. Also, what do you want to know?
Where can I find a church round here? I'm surprised you don't even have a small chapel in the village.
If you want. Die Rettung deiner Seele, junger Mann. You have to go through the forest to Aujetz and to St. Catherine. Herr von Berger does have a chapel in his castle, but it's not for commoners like you. We do not go there either. Und warum auch? The gravedigger Ignatius takes care of burials outside the village, and weddings usually take place without a local priest. No one wants to pay the church more than they have to. Das ist ja wohl klar.
Can I find other merchants around here?
Zum Glück nicht, junger Mann. I'm the only merchant here around Trusky. Oh, natürlich. There are plenty of tradesmen here who sell their goods. There is Bartosz, the tailor. He lives at the other end of the village. The apothecary, Emmerich, lives across from me. They are a hand in glove, or more like hat in hat.
What do you mean by that?
Nichts weiter. Just that they play at being educated men. Along with the scribe Geibel, they are always studying some Latin tracts. But of the three, perhaps only Geibel knows Latin, if he really does at all.
Is there anyone else here?
Oh yeah. Beyond the tailor's house on the edge of the village is where Bashka the butcher lives. Opposite the Rathaus is the carpenter. The rest of the villagers are just peasants, and you are already familiar with the tavern.
Where do you go for wares? What's the closest town?
The closest is Sobotka, the biggest Gichin, what you call Gichin. And farther north there is Turnov. Half of that one belongs to Herr von Bergo.
Is it far?
Das kommt darauf an. It takes all day on foot. Wenn du was brauchst, the goods I have here will have to do you. I do not think you will get to the town anytime soon.
Is there anything I should avoid around here?
Certainly. Stirring up trouble and sticking your nose into other people's business. Here in the village, we don't care much for outsiders. If any do come, they better behave.
I understand that, but we were ambushed by bandits. So I wanted to ask if you know anything about that.
Ach so, ich verstehe. The woods have been full of all manner of rebel recently. That is all because of the war. Verdammte Schurken.
So you've already heard about these bandits?
About those ones in particular, or about others. They are all just gleichen Scheißkerle. Every time I go to the town, the bailiff must send an armed escort with me. It makes life difficult.
So the roads aren't safe?
Ja, das kann man wohl sagen. Herr von Bergo should do something about it at last. But Herr Otto spends more time in Prague than here. And Chamberlain Ulrich... Ach, lassen wir das. Bis bald, mein Freund.
Christ, pardon me.
What? You're not allowed here. That's it. Go now. Good to see you.
Whatever.
Show me your wares.
Have you come to break some more stuff? If you want something, wait till I've stopped being angry. And if you don't have anywhere to sleep, they'll look after you and jelly off.
Excuse me, I'm looking for the man who was in the pillory with me yesterday. Have you seen him?
I can't help you with that. You'll have to find him yourself.
I'd like to buy something. Where can I find some merchants around here?
If it's a tradesman you're after, most of them live here in the village, of course. Your best bet is to ask our merchant Jörg. He knows everyone. I'm sure he'll help you.
What's new in the county, Master Bailiff?
I heard something's going on in Takoff again. Project the Innkeeper is probably coming up with some mischief to pull on the Gelievites. Will they never cut it out? Their bickering is making work for me. And now I've been visited by one of the local peasants. He said he found more fresh graves behind his field, just below the village, along the road to Nabokov.
What do you mean, more? You sound like this isn't the first time.
That we found someone buried here? Don't even ask. I've been digging up bodies ever since that bandit gang started running rampant. Most of them are von Burgo's men. Also, if it wasn't bad enough that gang of bandits is rampaging through the region, now someone's stealing cabbage from the peasants. What a disaster.
Cabbage?
Aye, and the peasants won't stop bugging me about it. I was just visited by a peasant from Jadar. He's been talking my ears off for God knows how long. Say, do I really have to do this? Do I have the time to look for some moron stealing cabbages? And that's about it.
That sounds interesting. Thank you. What's new in the county, Master Bailiff?
I was just visited by one of the local peasants. He said he found more fresh graves behind his field, just below the village, along the road to Nabokov.
What do you mean, more? You sound like this isn't the first time.
That we found someone buried here? I've been digging up bodies ever since that bandit gang started running rampant. Most of them are von Burgo's men.
I'd like to report an ambush. Some scoundrels attacked my lord's retinue and killed our men.
That's a serious matter. Where is your lord?
Well, he left.
I don't understand why he's not lodging a complaint himself, and why not directly at the castle. He has that right as a lord.
It's a long story. My lord got very angry and then went missing.
Sorry, fella, but I'm not sure whether you're making it up or lying to me. But if you were telling the truth, why don't you bring your lord here and we can talk it all over calmly? I'm sorry, lad, but until then, I've got more important things to do.
I need to speak with Sir Otto.
With the Royal Chamberlain? Are you yanking my official pizzle?
Why not?
I'd like to talk to him too, boy, but he's still in Prague. He's hardly ever here. Chamberlain Ulrich is in charge of things.
And where do I find him?
Where do you think? Up in the castle.
But they won't let me in there.
What do you want me to do about it? That's your problem. I'm not going to put in a word for you. I hardly know you.
What's new, Bailiff?
Nothing special. Fortunately, Troskovitz is a quiet village. It's peaceful here, and the war has avoided us so far, thank God. Just here and there a brawl in the tavern or the neighbour's errant cow. Well, that's how it was until recently, at least.
Thanks. I don't want to keep you.
to you.
Greetings, lad. What brings you here?
The Lord be with you.
What? What is this racket here? All right, what was that? Very odd. It must be over now. Whatever it is. Good to see you.
Basket of carrots, 2 baskets of apples. Why do you keep repeating that? Oh, it's nothing. I just don't want to forget it. You're going to some market, are you? Hiya! Be quiet, damn it.
And why?
I need to get a spade first. I don't have a spade.
Ale? Aye. I know how that is. Same thing. How did he get rid of it? Well, he died.
So. Well, I hope it is not that serious.
Don't worry, lots of folk have that these days. But your physician's right, you have to eat sensibly.
That is what meine Frau makes me eat. Always hills, rice, and all these other grains.
Aye, grain is good for the stomach, but I prefer it in beer form.
Gute Idee. I will go on a beer diet. That will shut her up. What can you do? Oh nein, du Bettler. Was willst du?
You can't just stroll around here without so much as a by your leave.
Ave Maria.
Greetings to you.
Was willst du hier, Bettler? What are you in here for, eh?
Show me your wares.
Wie schade. Auf Wiedersehen.
Have you come to break some more stuff? If you want something, wait till
I'd rather die poor but young than to go through that.
God bless you.
Greetings.
I really need to eat something.
Fuck all. But I know she had someone there. The next time the door is stuck shut like that, I'll climb through the window and knock that prick out on the spot. Greetings.
You barking at, doggy?
You shouldn't be here. That's it. Go now.
That's a fine maypole.
Good day to you.
Same to you.
What's the hold up, innkeeper?
I really ought.
Jesus Christ be praised.
He'll be the laughing stock of the whole region.
One beer.
We should do something to Olbert's bull. But what? Tie some branches to his horns and make him look like a deer?
What's new around here?
Vostotek. Lord von Beregov's huntsman is a regular here. He might have some work for you. He's got a cottage near Vidlak Pond. So if you know your way around the woods, you could go and offer him your help. I hope he hasn't started drinking somewhere else. He's my best customer. You could also stop by and see Old Mouth. He's the local storyteller. He could tell you all sorts of interesting things. But only if you bring him some liquor. Don't forget, I have some here to sell, if you want. And that's all I'd say.
Sounds interesting. Thank you, innkeeper. What's new around here?
Nothing new. It's quiet here, fortunately.
What's new around here?
Nothing new. It's quiet.
Can I spend the night here?
Not a chance. Go back to where you came from, you wastrel.
You having problems with the Jelievites?
Not just me, my friend. They're the biggest bastards around. They've been nothing but trouble for years. The winter before last, they piled snow in front of everyone's doors at night, so no one could get out of their house. And last year, they broke into my cellar and pissed in my beer barrel.
Gracious. I hope you got your aim back on them.
Not yet, no. But since you're here, I've got a plan you could help me out with. I'd pay you well. You can count on that.
What exactly would you like me to do?
Don't worry. I won't make you do any shoveling. I'd hate to reveal my plan, only for you to go off and tell the Jelievites right away.
Well, if you've got it all figured out, why don't you do it yourself?
Right. And who's going to run the inn in the meantime, eh? Besides, everyone in Zhelyov knows us. If someone from here shows up there, they'll get suspicious.
All right. I'll help you.
Listen up, then. Old Olbram, the owner of the biggest plot of land in Zhelyov, has this beautiful bull. White as snow he is. The finest animal far and wide. Obviously, he's very proud of it. Very protective, too. Now I mean you, will give his beautiful snow-white bull a nice new coat of paint. Olbram is going to lose his mind. Simple, right?
Painting a bull, eh? That sounds like fun.
Right. We just have to work out a few details. First, we have to get some paint. I don't reckon we'll be able to get any here in the village, but you can try and ask Bartoszek, the tailor in Trotskovitz. I hear he dyes his own fabric. And after that, we'll have to make sure the bull stays still while you're painting it. Try asking Radovan, the local blacksmith. I hear he can make some kind of sleeping potion. If you pour it in the bull's water trough, I'm sure it'll do the trick. But watch out. That beast is enormous. You'd better put at least 3 doses of the potion in there.
All right, then. Olbram's bull will be getting a new coat of paint.
Olbram's going to lose his mind. I can't wait. And remember, it's supposed to be a joke. If you get caught or something goes wrong, the whole thing will be ruined.
Right. So I need paint, sleeping potions, and to not get caught. Why do you and the Zhelyov lot hate each other so much, anyway?
It's their fault. They keep playing tricks on us. Olbram's the worst of them all. The nasty old codger. He's always coming up with ways to mess with us. He's the one that stole our pasture.
What pasture did they steal from you?
The one that stretches from the orchard behind the Takov down to the gamekeeper's lodge. It's been ours since time immemorial, but the Zhelyevites took it from us.
And how did they take it from you? You can't exactly stuff a pasture in your purse and walk away with it.
Save the jokes, will you? This is fucking serious. There's a tree down by the gamekeeper's lodge that marks the edge of our land. My father, God rest his soul, was there when they agreed on it. He got a proper ass-kicking so he'd remember it, and remember it he did. But then fucking Olbram came along, claiming it was the other way around, and that pasture belonged to Zhelyov.
Well, can't you all just reach some kind of agreement?
Do you think we haven't tried? But there's no talking to the Zhelyevites. Year after year we meet in that pasture. I tell it like it was, but Olbram always starts spewing his lies. Then we end up arguing until the sun sets. And when the Zhelyevites are at wit's end, they come at us, and nothing ever gets solved. We managed to convince them to at least give us back half the pasture. But I know the whole bloody thing belongs to us. We can't just leave things like this.
And how did they take it from you? You can't exactly stuff a pasture in your purse and walk away with it.
Save the jokes, will you? There's a tree down by the... My father, but then...
Well... Have you tried asking Lord von Burgos for help?
Of course, but he'd have none of it. He said it's up to the Trotskovitz bailiff to sort it out. But the bailiff couldn't care less. He said we should deal with Olbram ourselves, or he'll have us caned and clapped in the pillory.
What do you have for sale?
Word about the price.
Sure, why not?
Satisfied?
That's too much. Aye, you'll convince me with that price. I hope you'll be satisfied, my friend. You won't come here making trouble, fella.
I apologize, my friend. Will you forgive me? I'll pay you back in the future.
What are you trying on me here? You reckon you're some kind of noble, do you? Forget it.
Leave me alone.
It was you!
Someone's broken into my house. I'm sure he was killed.
I'll gut you, you
Ah!
swine! You're the one who was trying to steal things here before!
You fight like an old hag!
Faster! Haven't you had enough? I'll kill you on the spot if you don't yield. I've been waiting for you. If you keep resisting, I've all the right in the world to execute you on the spot.
Nice. And peaceful. Oh, so hungry I could eat a horse.